Hello everybody, welcome to my predictions video. This one is for episode 10 of season 8. This one is titled The Lost and The Plunderers. Okay, how's everybody doing? Good. I'm sorry about the very lengthy review, but there was a lot to digest, a lot to discuss, and I really wanted to do a really lengthy, I'm having a hard time getting some words out today, lengthy discussion on Carl, as he was one of the main characters in the show. But looking forward to episode 10, which is coming on in a few days. Really excited that we are back. For many reasons. I will go into another reason later on. Alright, Box Savior, Dean, as a walker, delivered by the hilltop. Negan puts him down. They get a nail gun, I think. And as Dean was one of Simon's guys from his outpost, the satellite station, he just wants to kill everybody at the hilltop. Simon's all about just killing everybody who opposes the Saviors. He does not think. He is not tactical like Negan is. Negan will kill when necessary, but he uses people to his advantage. People are a resource. Sorry. Anyway, I was gonna come up with another funny Negan quote, but couldn't think of one off the top of my head. So Negan sends Simon to send a message to Jadis and the damn garbage people. Filthy garbage people. There we go. That's a good one. Anyway, he just wants Simon to take out one of them when Simon just wanted to kill all of them. Again, very aggressive. But he's funny. You know, we have gelato. Anyway, so there's that. So we're probably gonna see we will see Jadis in this episode. As Negan put it in one of the sneak peeks, they may have done a triple cross because they had a deal with Rick. Then they double crossed Rick to go to Negan, and then double crossed Negan to go back to Rick. So we're not sure which way they're swaying at this point. They might just be ready to say, screw everybody, we're not making deals with anybody, we're just on our own. Which I'm totally fine with. I don't completely trust them as much as I would like to, because they can be an asset. They have numbers. Jadis does not appear to be stupid. She's obviously calculating and cunning and knows how to manipulate people and get stuff that she needs from people to benefit her group. I will give her that. She is definitely smart. She might not speak like she is, but she is. Their people have things planned out in advance, just like Rick does, just like Negan does, so they're all kind of on that same page tactically and strategically. But there's a scene in season 8B promo of her looking upset. In one of the flashes, you see what appears to be her people as walkers, so we will see what happens. Now, yes, Simon is instructed to kill just one. But obviously at some point something transpires where they either get overrun or the Saviors end up leading walkers right to them. They could be doing that right now, and Simon's just a distraction. We don't know. Simon could go rogue and massacre them. Or he does kill one, like Negan said, and Jadis and her people retaliate. Because, yes, Negan leads by fear and intimidation and threat of Lucille here. But you don't there's no way of predicting how people are going to react to one of their own being killed. You saw what happened when Abraham was killed. And, Daryl attacked Negan mainly because of how he was treating Rosita, but he still reacted not the way Negan expected, and so Negan kills Glenn. Not everybody is going to fall in line, and Jada Center people have not suffered greatly at Negan's hands yet. They have suffered more from Rick, than Rick than from Negan. So this is all going to be new territory for all of them. They could submit and be back on their side and go after Rick, or they could go rogue and just attack the Saviors then and there, or they could pretend and go back to Rick and want help. And then something else happens along the way. So I'm interested. I cannot predict what will happen, but who gets the bullet? Who dies from Jadis' team? I'm going to say it's one of the women that he's close to, I'm going to say. Or that the guy, or his second in command, whatever his name, I don't know his name. But that guy. Anyway. Okay, Rick and Michonne could be securing Alexandria, taking out walkers, closing up the walls, etc. Rick and Negan appear to be talking over the walkie. Rick is threatening him. Negan's like, "Who's next?" And Rick says, "You. I'm going to kill you." Now that could be edited a certain way, but it doesn't seem like it's all completely edited. Again, the scavengers might retaliate against Negan. And there's more tension between Negan and Simon. We saw some when Simon suggested to just kill everybody. And Negan started banging the seal on the table. And yelling, getting all pissed off and upset. People are a resource and the foundation of what we are building here. That's not 100%, that's a paraphrase, it's not a direct quote. You might have said it a little bit differently, but you get the point. So there is further tension between the two, and we will see how that develops. Now, as far as where another reason I'm excited is because not only is The Walking Dead back, but Fear the Walking Dead, with Morgan joining their ranks, will be premiering pretty much directly after The Walking Dead Season 8 finale. I believe it's the next week. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty positive it is the next week. So, this is great because we have straight Walking Dead. And then Fear should take us till about, I want to say, April. It should take us into June. Definitely into June. Maybe end of June. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me. But, and then July, August, September, we have 3 months. Which is very similar to the amount of time we have in between half seasons. And I think Fear is going to do a mid-season too. So that will lessen the gap, actually. So it might take us right into a later period, depending on how long, and if they do a mid-season break, like The Walking Dead does. Excuse me. But it's great to be back. I can't wait for episode 10 to see how the rest of the season unfolds. All Out War is escalating. It's reached the climax point. I want to say yes, it's reached its climax. Now it's still kind of at the climax, but it's going to be heading down. going to be heading down towards the conflict resolution, and it should, at this trajectory, if I use the comics as a guide, it should end in the finale. The finale should close out All Out War. It was a full season, which is pretty much what everybody was expecting, myself included. And then the finale will set up, from what I'm reading, will set up season 9 nicely. But it won't be like it's not supposed. I don't believe it's going to be a cliffhanger like season 6 was with who Negan killed. It's more like wrap up All Out War, hint at what's coming in season 9. So, and also on that note, Gimple is no more. He is, what's his new title? Creative director or something like that for both shows, Walking Dead and Fear. So, can't wait for Sunday, and as usual, I will have the promo and two sneak peeks. There are 2 sneak peeks, Talking Dead sneak peek and the other official AMC sneak peek, both featuring Negan and Simon. Talk about both 2 different can't talk scenarios. So, one more thing I forgot: Aaron and Eden at I wrote Aaron and Eden at the hilltop. I meant Oceanside. I wrote Spring Hilltop. Sorry. Aaron and Enid are at Oceanside. They appear to be pleading with them to help them take on the Saviors. Probably won't listen. They've gone to them several times. Same result, pretty much every time. So, and Enid did not really think and killed the Tanya. I forget her name, but killed whatever that girl's name is, her grandmother. Cindy. Killed Cindy's grandmother. That's definitely not going to hold them any favor. Definitely not. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this video. And I will see you next week for my review and predictions. So there's a lot that appears to be happening in this coming episode, so there's a lot for me to predict. So, any questions, comments, concerns? If you want me to do a comic book centered review, I might do it anyway because every time I ask, I'm not sure if people want that. I'm not sure how many of you read the comics, but I will make sure if I do this, I will include a spoiler alert to include spoilers from the comics, so that if you did not read the comics, it will not be spoiled for you. But for those of you who read the comics, if you want, you can comment, send me a message, any way you want to contact me. I've been meaning to do this. I'm going to probably try and put a link into my Walking Dead Facebook page. So if you can contact me through there as well. And if you want, I will do a comic book centered review on how Carl's death impacts the future of the show based on the comics, as well as any comic-based discussions you want to have. I am not currently up to date with the comic books. I'm not up to date with the New World Order storyline, so I will not be doing discussions on that. I'm behind. I have to get the new issues that were released, but I plan on doing that soon. So, but any discussions on Negan, Whisper,